Let's talk about that school shooting that happened in Minnesota. It was a Catholic school. Some tranny shot it up. Up next. Welcome back to Front Porch Files. I am your host. Hey, if you guys are also digging this show, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yesterday morning, Minnesota authorities got a call, law enforcement got a call about a transgender man named Robin West, who was 23 years old, who put out a video on social media about what he was going to do. Apparently this guy had more ammo. I'll put it up on the show. He had more, with, like Joey Diaz said, if you have three bad motherfuckers, you could take over the world. And this dude had enough ammunition. He could have probably took over a city by himself. I don't know how in the fuck it was even on social media to even get taken down. If you guys are wanting the video, I seen it. Jazz McKay actually posted it last night. I'm sure if anybody is wanting to hear any type of real news and Mr. McKay could give it to you, I'm sure he will. He's a great guy. Shout out to Jazz McKay. Now, when I was reading in the news, it just said that this dude, Robin West, or her, or I don't even know if that's his real name, Robin West, his name could be Robert, I don't know, but they're calling him or her, and it was a dude. Like I said, I'll put pictures of this guy up, but apparently they're just calling this a hate crime towards Catholics, and that is fucking bullshit. Hopefully Mr. McKay has not got rid of that video, because I wasn't going to do a podcast on this. I seen it and I thought it was bullshit, and I woke up this morning and it's all over Fox News. You know, there could be clickbait. I'm not calling anybody a liar or anything, but you know we come across a lot of bullshit, and as soon as I seen it, I mean, this thing is big. I read it, and they're trying to give this dude the respect by calling him or her. No, this dude was fucked up in his head. 2 babies died. And I call babies, anybody under the age of 13, you're considered a baby. I mean, he looked right through a window. There was 2 babies praying, and I don't even want to say what happened, but you guys know. 2 dead. One of them was critically injured. Now they're more, what's that? They're more stable. 17 people were injured, and they want to call this shit a fucking hate crime just against Catholics. That dude had ammunition, the stuff written on his ammunition, talking about the blacks, talking about the Jews, talking about Donald Trump, fuck the children. No, this dude was sick in the head. Okay? And if you could say, oh, I was born a woman, or I was really born a man, obviously this motherfucker couldn't do it because he was fucked up. And if this is what the type of shit that goes on in these fucking people's heads, well, that's considered a mental fucking illness to me. And they need to be treated. Okay? This is the type of shit that we don't want our kids to see in school, because I mean, this kid was 23 years old. I don't even think you're a man at fucking 23 years old, because you wait your whole life to turn 21 so you can go to a bar and realize all that shit is just making your piss expensive, and then after a while you figure out who freeloaders are and people that just want to buy you, blah 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 blah. We all fucking know that. But I just don't understand it. I mean, hate crime just against Catholics. Do that shit about the Jews. I mean, we won't even get into that again. It's because he was trans, and they're just saying that because that's the only way that they can get away with their shit, by saying that this dude had mental problems, by saying it was a hate crime just against religious people. Because if they say, oh, he had something with the N-word on it, he had something about Jews, I mean, I'll keep playing it throughout the video. There's no way around it. He was fucked up in his head. And if you're just going to call this a hate crime against Catholics, you're fucking wrong, and that's bullshit. What it is, see America, this is our younger generation. This is our younger generation. And it's not like they came out born like that. No, they were fucking molded into whatever the media, whatever these fucking music stars are going on. I mean, think about it like this. Back in the 80s and the 90s, look at the rap culture. Look at the fucking music culture. Take NWA and then take like Pantera. You know what I mean? Look at that genre. Now look at rap and look at rock today. You got motherfuckers on stage wearing dresses saying, oh, fucking let's drink fucking the devil's blood or whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't get into one of these. I think new school rap is fucking trash anyway. And this new school rock and shit where all these motherfuckers like MGK are wearing pink and all this shit. Well, maybe if you wouldn't have tried to fucking diss Eminem, he wouldn't have made you. I mean, because think about it. The minute he got fucking dissed, he started wearing all that pink shit. Well, anyway, that's besides the point. This is our younger generation. This is who's going to lead America. Because we're giving in to these fuckers and saying it's okay for our third grader to know what fucking sex is and who they can fuck and who they can't. Third grade, wanting to know chopping off a wiener or doing whatever. The only thing they should know to do with their wiener is pull it out, and this is my little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout, and that's where the fucking T goes in. That's where the fucking P goes in. That's all they should know about that shit. But guess what? Little Johnny thinks that his parents say okay because his fucking parents said it's okay for him to grow his fucking hair and be a girl. When really, the only thing on recess that he should be wanting to be is like a fucking Power Ranger or a ninja. Yeah! Or, you know, some shit like that. Fucking hate crime. So, you know what I mean? I was wondering if they were going to try to turn this shit into a race thing. I think the little motherfucker had red hair. They're probably going to say, oh, it's because he was half... Give me a fucking break, dude. And you know what? Check this out. Make sure you guys listen to this whole thing when I'm about to say this. I believe nobody should have to donate money, which they are, and that's a good thing. Nobody should have to set up a GoFundMe for any of these families that were involved. The people should not have to get together and get these guys money, because this is my definition of American welfare and what it should be. If any family goes through anything like that, I believe the welfare of the government should come in and say, we're going to pay off your house, we're going to give you medical bills for life and PTO for as long as you need, and whatever the fuck else we can do, because this is America and this is how we protect our people. Not, hey Gavin, here's $100 million bazillion fucking jillion dollars for the high-speed rail. 6 months later, I'm going to do my best to try to find out where that money went. Fucking break. You know what? Actually, we're not going to put him into this podcast because he just doesn't get to ruin every fucking one of them. Okay, just because I'm from California don't mean I want to talk about California in every fucking podcast and talk about some fucking lame ass loser. Now I'm going to end this with this. The sad story that I heard on the news about that. Apparently, when the cops got there, I guess the shooter was still active. One cop was protecting a bunch of little kids, and the way I see it was he was just like that big black dude from Green Mile. You remember the one that who was holding those kids crying, saying like, oh man, these poor babies. You know, I forgot what he said, but he was just crying because he didn't want those babies to be hurt. And the other cop came in. He said another cop came in, dude, one of the bravest son of a bitches he's ever seen. He came in, he said, where's that shooter? And the cop holding the kids, protecting the kids, goes, he's over there. And I guess this bad motherfucker didn't say one thing. He just fucking, I guess, cocked his fucking gun and said, all right, let's go. But the cop didn't get the guy. You know who got the guy? He shot himself. So really, if you're going to say you're crazy and you're going to go fucking shoot kids and do all that shit at a church because you're too pussy to do it like at a Bass Pro Shop gun event or at an NRA meeting, because those are the people you really want, right? Because those kids didn't even have a fucking squirt gun, and you know a pastor's not going to carry a gun. You know what I mean? So anyway, he shoots himself at the end. Why do these fools do that shit? Like the other two schools should, like you always see these motherfuckers killing themselves at the end. Well, if you're crazy and you like and you want to know what's going on, how come you don't want to live to see the aftermath of the shit you did? So I guess he was in a hurry to go to his hole that I'm pretty sure Satan fucking dug personally for him to go down there and cook and say, haha, guess what? All that shit you guys were listening to from the music guys and the media and all that shit, I was lying. And the shitty thing is, there's a book with 66 books in it that all fucking tells how much of a piece of shit the fucking devil is. And guess what? You didn't read that because you were too busy keeping up with the Kardashians and fucking Gavin Newsom, and it's all these fucking badass old school fucking rappers or new school rappers wearing dresses and shit. That's what's influencing. And you know what? I'm not saying that to talk shit. But parents, what the fuck? We gotta stop this shit. We gotta stop. Like, this one wasn't even fucking race. This one wasn't even fucking a religious war. This was some crazy fucking 23-year-old kid who lived with his parents, who lived in a nice home. If you watch that video, I'm telling you, nice home, who just went crazy. I don't know, maybe because his dad let his fucking dog run away or killed his hamster, or I mean, whatever the fuck. I know we say the kid was probably fucking stupid, but the kid obviously needed fucking help because he was being influenced by some fucking bullshit. The shit's getting serious, and there's only so much the president can do. You know, because we got governors. Once again, I don't want to bring them into it, but we got governors who think their states are not a part of the United States of America. We got to stop this shit. We got to stop this shit. Either we got to start telling pastors, hey, check it out, man. We know thou shalt not kill, but you need your concealed weapons permit. And all of you in here, do we need to put security guards at churches now? I've always been a big advocate of let teachers get their concealed weapons permit. Well, what if a student gets too close to them? We'll make that a rule. Back the fuck up. And take them through the course. Don't just give them their CWP and be like, oh, you can carry your gun. No, bitch. You need to learn how to roll on the ground, jump over that shit, and fucking be able to pop a motherfucker if they come in and try to do some bullshit like this. Straight up. Then, if a teacher does that shit, automatic retirement. Hell yeah. You can't teach no more shit. We gonna take care of you, motherfucker. You are a true patriot. You deserve the Medal of Honor. Hell yeah. So, you know what? I should have said this in the beginning. For all of those that have gone through things in Minnesota, from Hurricane Aaron, through the Carmelo, Anthony, Austin, Metcalf, anything, whatever color you are, whatever religion you are, just know that you are loved. And we were all praying for you. We love you. And we were all thinking about you, and we truly hope all this shit just gets fixed. Matter of fact, God, just come back right now. Sometimes I think, the Lord, you just come back right now. Granted, I don't think I'm ready for it. Any of us are, but man, sometimes I think we all just need to get knocked in our head and say, what the fuck are you guys doing down there? And so that's that. Y'all be good.